Hey guys, JPlay here, back with more Out There Omega Edition. To just hop straight back in.
I'm an ass.
So it was exciting last time to see so many new ships and all that sort of jibber jabber. I'm just hoping to actually make a bit of progress this time. I've also tweaked the volume a bit because I thought it was just too quiet on the last episodes. Anyway, there is a huge asteroid on the outer rim of the star system, too perfectly round to be natural. I fly closer to it and quickly discover that it's some kind of cage with barred windows. Inside I see a giant creature with tentacles made of pure energy, like a living lightning bolt. Free the creature. There is a small outpost near the stellar cage so big that I can explore it with my ship. There's a simple device that seems to control the cage, and I activate it. Alas, aliens are quite ungrateful. The creature, driven mad, jumps on my ship and wrestles it. Cracks quickly appear on the hull. It suddenly releases its grasp and fades into the void, looking for worlds to ravage. So I didn't do too well there. But on the bright side, I'm always more. This is actually a great starting system. A little bit of everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna refuel a bit and then go mining and then go visit the place with actual life. On a stone slab, a black tombstone on a dead planet. On the tombstone, no word, nothing but a drawing, schematics. I take notes, maybe it can be useful. Shared cryonics, again, that's not really something I'm interested in. I'm not quite sure what it's for. I've seen something in one of my run-throughs before I started recording, which it might have been useful for, but I'm not really sure. I never managed to actually build it to try it. And now the most exciting one, the one where we can land and make friends. Hafafma Erdsam Roland Mdraz Roland Broma Inderman or Broma Zealand Lgelal Aurora. I'm not sure whether I should have committed to reading all of that, but I did. Marsa Rizdame Rulrand, Marsa Rizdame Madraz, Marsa Arkand Lalgme, Marsa Rarur Mukza. I have no idea. The alien seems to like iron. So, we know love, star, iron, wormhole generator. Again, I really want to figure out. I'm going to drill as well. Fuck you. And your shitty planet. Now let's see what we can do to tighten things up around here. What do I need for a wormhole generator? I'm pretty sure I need gold. Yeah, so it's just thorium which I need. That's pretty cool. It's a nice easy start. So I can't remember where you get thorium from. Whether it can be found on Earth-like planets or mining planets. You know what I mean? Planets which support life. Breathable atmospheres. Iron termites again. Shit. That's not ideal. What am I missing? A drill. So this is why it's important to leave iron around at all times. I should really be more careful with that. I'm going to drill first, just because I'm really hoping that I'll find some thorium somehow. Now let's get some gas, because that's always the one which I run out of. And finally, my favourite ones. Oh, the hell happened to my hull? That did more damage than I realised. I should pay more attention. So split. There we go. Not ideal, I'm already a bit worried about the balance here, but I learned quite a few things last time, so... Stuff about love. We like love. The alien likes iron. Want you Omega. What the hell is an Ansible? I've never even heard of this one before. So while we're in... Oh, I should have drilled while I was down there. Oh, Omega can go in any slot. Ansible. Detects if a star system is inhabited by alien space fleets. I have never come across a situation where I would need to know that. No, I'm not going to go for iron. I'm going to try another system and hope for the best. Lost Cryonics. Again, I don't care about Cryonics. What I do care about is the fact that I won't have enough fuel if I go there and back. 18, 24, 17, okay. This is a small planet. Its atmosphere is oversaturated with carbon dioxide. Still, I start the oxygen pumps to gather some oxygen, however small the gathered amount may be. The surface of the planet is all covered in gigantic lianas, so I decide to put on my spacesuit and go exploring to get a little exercise. Unbelievable, beneath the lianas I found a stone dome sheltering a model of the city. It is quite dark here, but I'm afraid that the light may ruin it all. That was a very pleasant expedition. Right. Gas giant, yeah, give it a go. Now I need to use the Omega. Right, I need to fix the hull a bit. Use the Omega for fuel, which I can then do that. So I kind of wanted to keep the Omega, but seems like that wasn't on the cards, and I'm not quite sure what I could have done to prevent that. Oh no, I forgot about the fucking ship integrity. Well, I almost got to make some new stuff. At the end of each thing you can... Oh, it says it's on easy, I thought it was on normal. At the end of each run you can look at your ship and see how you did in that sense. I swear this is on normal. Meteoric rain fell on the ship like iron hail. I managed to divert my course in the nick of time and only lost little fuel, nothing to worry about. I mean, fuel is my largest weakness, but apart from that, nothing to worry about. Nothing. There's nothing here, which is a good thing. But of course, as soon as I have thought nothing, that something happened. See, I'm getting better at reading this sentence. Yeah, crystal thingies grew. You learn technology in your sleep. Thermal resonance generator. So, this is a shield generator buff, it looks like. Can it even protect the ship against the fury of a star? Oh right, so if we get the normal shield generator, that protects against the environment of a gas giant, and this one protects against the environment of a star. Presumably only really useful if you have an ultra probe, and I think by the time I've got one of them as well. Look at all these goodies for me. By the time I've got one of those as well, I'm going to fill up this entire bloody thing and not have space to do anything. Right. Let's see what we can do about improving our standing. Yeah, that's what we really needed, actually. Hop to another system. Okay. A violet life form knocked my airlock and I let it in. So, it was a violet cube having several small tentacles to help it move and grab things. It totally ignored me, but instead leaned over my space folder. Let it do whatever it wants. So it builds new technology, but you take damage and it actively damages something, not just the... Okay. I have seen that event before. I wasn't sure if the outcome was randomised, but I don't think it is. Let's get us some gas. Okay. Not bothered about the hydrogen yet. Just because I'm too lazy to separate it. No, I probably should. You go there. Okay. Let's go to the planet with the exciting stuff. I'm going to disapprove because I approved of other stuff earlier. Ah, no. Judges or architects? Well, fuck you, guy. Oh man, all of this stuff could be useful. I definitely want... Right, so that's what that is. Definitely want gold. Yeah, let's do that for now. Just have a quick look at technologies. Okay. Let's refuel. Should get us up to 86. There's nothing which we could build that we want to build. Death Seed we need thorium for. And I'm not really sure that I want to build it. It sounds quite, well, Death Seedy. Just have a quick look. I did need tungsten for the other thing. Whoops. I thought there was nothing I could use it for, but... There's a small canyon nearby my landing zone. I go there for some exploration and it looks like a canal going from an horizon line to another. Some of the English in this just isn't quite right. I'm not sure if it's not been fully proofread or if it's made by someone who English maybe isn't their first language or something. But it just, for something with so much text driving so much of it, it throws me off sometimes. Anyway, then my genius mind strikes. Well, yes, it happens twice a century. I take off with my ship and go half a mile high, and then I see it. These canals are the lines of a giant drawing, a colossal-sized blueprint. I don't care for your shite. I mean, I could take the tungsten now. Let me. I guess I'll take the tungsten, because better than nothing. I can always dump the oxygen if I need to build something. I already went to the inhabited planet, didn't I? Let's fly away full speed. Lost fuel, that's not good. Let's try and gather some here to make up for it. Right, 13 helium is infinitely more valuable than 16 hydrogen. That's not true at all. It's just a lot more valuable. So let's get to work on getting our 50 odd things back instead of whatever it would have been, 32. Right now, where next? Abandoned ship. What cargo have we got? Gold, I've got that already. Silicon, might as well boost. Oxygen, I don't care. Yeah, no. Okay. That's something at least. Let's go down and talk to these guys. I should have disapproved for those ones. It's... Seeing as I approve was the right answer for all of the others, it seems odd. It could have been right again, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'll just take the 20 copper. I'm kind of in a bit of trouble again. I've backed myself into the corner I always back myself into. Tell you what, maybe I will probe. You can fuck off. I will take you. It's not ideal. It's not ideal at all. In fact, I only have like one more fuel than I had when I started, don't I? Is there anywhere closer? Not really. I was able to recover a small fuel tank. Oh, I'm such a lucky lad. Okay, let's probe. Get the helium. Yeah, I want the helium. Let's use that straight away. Get most of the iron as well. But I want a little bit left over for emergencies if I have to. And then let's go to the Earth-like planet. Alien places Omega on the ground and runs away. I really should save this for whatever I need later on, but I don't want to, basically. Thank you for giving me Omega as well, by the way. It's not going to stop me drilling into your planet. I'm getting absolutely nothing of worth in exchange for fucking with your plate tectonics or whatever. Alright, I'm going to go to a different galaxy, where hopefully I'll be able to drill into a planet. Got some fuel, lovely. Let's, oh shit. Let's go drill in again, try and get some more iron. Yeah. Thorium, perfect, that's exactly what I needed. Iron. Fuck it. That will have to do. So. Now, how am I going to manage this? don't need copper for anything. So you can fuck off in the nicest possible terms. Thermal resonance generator is no use until I've got the other stuff. But the death seed... I can turn stars into black holes. I'm not quite sure why I would ever do that in this game. But I can. Just so you know. Right. What do I want to scrap? Because I need to keep iron back. Which means I need to split stuff. So, unusually, I don't actually need silicon at the moment. So I guess I'll drop that. And I'll use 14 of my iron. So if I travel to these places, what can I use? Okay. There's a ship here slowly falling into pieces. Flames and lightning run over it and into its structure. I put on my spacesuit and start exploring. Inside, everything is broken. Useless. Computers have been burnt by some energy blast. A kind of big amoeba approaches slowly, weakly. It budges in my radio comm. Judges, architects, Mvkro, Dgelga, Bagzile, Mvkro, Dgelga, judges, architects. Shit. Approve. I mumble some alien words of a peaceful meaning in my radio, but without much help. Without much hope, either. Yeah. Either one, kind of. The amoeba shivers, and a very small shining cube levitates between us. A cube not unlike the one I encountered at the very beginning of my adventure. I take it. As the ship falls into pieces, I whisper a goodbye in my human words, and return to my ship. There, after the ship's final explosion, I analyse the cube. Data, the legacy, incomprehensible sadly, of a ship or maybe an entire civilization. And between the lines, schematics. Maybe I can find something useful in all this. So I'll learn Ansible and a new word. Anything useful on this ship? I guess I can take the thorium. I could really use more fuel at this point. I mean, I guess there's no downside to taking and using the oxygen. Yeah. That's not what I was hoping for from a new ship, though. I want one of the big ones which I can take over, build more shit. I guess probably a lot of this game is actually just learning to manage your shit. The pulsing radiation of the star makes me want to sleep. It hypnotizes me. I lose control over my body. My numbed mind cannot stop me from turning towards the star and powering up the reactors. Against my will, I rise. My legs are carrying me to the airlock. This star, or something that inhabits it, wants to rob me of my ship and throw me away. Desperately straining to stay focused, I manage to either break an oxygen duct or break the reactors. Well, I always have more oxygen than I need and not enough fuel, so I'll go for that. Throw my weight on a duct pipe, hoping to break it. Liquid oxygen cools the air and bites me cold, waking me out of trance. In a moment, I change course and run away from the star, ruining her deathly hopes. Lost oxygen, ship has taken damage, but I have fuel. So there's an abandoned ship here. If I go to one of these, I can edge my way back up. Because I'll be able to probe with 2 fuel. That's the sensible choice. This one might be better in the long run, but I can always come back and do that later if it's an option. Right, fuck off oxygen. Helium, yep. Finish. Now we use that to probe deeper. And get 10 helium. Look at me, being all sensible. I'm proud of myself. That's a not bad situation to be in. Now let's hop over here and see what's going on with this abandoned ship. Drifting around the star, I discover an abandoned ship. A meteorite has pierced a gaping hole in the hull. Its inhabitants are all sucked away. They drift around the ship, but... It's so horrible, but... Thousands of dead humans floating around the ship. This means that while I was sleeping, my people have conquered the stars. Finally, we can be reunited. Agitated, I searched through the databases, but everything is written in an obsolete language I barely understand. All I could learn was that they have fled from a terrible enemy, and they were going to an isolated system hoping to find a habitable planet. I have found the system's coordinates. If these people are still alive, I could... So, I mean, this is even bloody further away. I doubt I'm going to make it, but... What I really want to do is take over the ship. Merge our platinum. I don't want you. Dismantle the cryonics. I don't need those. I don't need that silicon from it. Oh shit, I do have all these people in like cryonic sleep. Maybe I did need that. Oh well. Oh, there's no fuel in this new ship. Why is there no fuel in this new ship? I don't like that. Right, let's have gold. Thorium. Okay. I'm gonna board the old ship. Show cargo, blah blah blah. Yeah. Now I need to go get some... Get some fuel. Now go back here with my one hull integrity, that was close, and my very low fuel. Take over the other ship again. And take this fuel, which I can then use straight away. So I'm not well off for fuel, but I'm not doing as badly as I was a minute ago. Okay, can't make the death seed because I don't have you. Now I do have the death seed. You know what? Fuck you, humans. Cold heart. Yeah, I thought there might be something for that actually. I need that space for things which aren't you. Okay, I'm just comparing what we've got on board the ship. I think I've got everything I need immediately. So I will go to the gas giant, which I haven't used before. Copper or people? Or both? I want both of these resources more than I want these lazy sods who are just lying around having a nap the whole time anyway. There was nothing else I would have wanted on there, was it? Thermal resonance generator, like I say, is no use unless I've got the other bastard. Fuck, I took a lot of damage there. But for that sweet fuel, it's probably worth it. I could use a planet where I can mine now, though. A very small planet orbits this star. From here I can see small lakes, a tiny sea and beautiful forests. That's too tempting. I land and activate my pumps to collect the oxygen. I walk in the grass. This could be a nice place to settle down. Not far from my ship I see what looks like a huge metallic temple. What an amazing discovery. The temple is an ancient buried ship. The words "Du Royal Reserve" are still legible millennia later. In the central room where a stone altar awaits, I discover some type of incredible transportation technology. I take it and my heart fills with joy. So I get tau stasis, which is the one where I can jump further, basically. What do I need to get tau stasis? Thorium, which I already have. Marvellous. So the next thing I need to do is... I came here too late. Next thing I need to do, sorry, I shouldn't get distracted, wander off on tangents that easily. Next thing I need to do is get more iron for my hull. An alien sheep and an alien ship were both sinking in a methane lake. Hopeless, the crew ignited the engines, causing a tremendous explosion that scattered the ship on a large range. No survivors, of course. I find, however, an unknown device dropped by the explosion. Let's see if I can do something with it. Life seed. So this is presumably the opposite of... Fuck you. Opposite of what I had going on before. So where's my drill? 4 iron, that's fine. Finish that. What have we got going on here? I want to split this so that I have half my iron left, that'll be fine. I've got some omega for emergencies. What do I need for the life seed? Oxygen and carbon. That makes sense. Right, let's go get fuel now. Oh, fuck my hull. That's not a great amount of fuel either, but... whatever I can get, I guess. Now I need to go here and try and fix my hull again. Don't no one give a shit about your silicon. Also you. Now I can go back to... Sorry, now I can go back to the other place with the other gas giant. Which one did I go to? Shit. I'm sure I would have gone to the closest one. That was a... fuck. That was useless. I only got as much as I spent there. I mean, it could have been worse, I guess. I could have got less than I spent. Let's drop 1 into my fuel as well. That's worth so much, I don't like wasting it. But what can you do? I'll take 56 fuel. Yeah, maybe I should go for it. Even though I can reach further distances, it doesn't seem like it's... Oh, so I can't reach those. I haven't built the thing which I thought I'd built, have I? I really want something within a less than 25 radius. One more, I guess. I don't like doing that though. There'd better be fuel here. An enormous Aurora borealis enwraps the system like a belt, and it sings. There's something strange and hypnotising about this song. I fall under its control. I turn my ship towards the Aurora and start the engines. My hands are out of control. What's coming next? Get hurt. With all effort, I lean on the directional lever and knock myself out against the dashboard. I lose consciousness. When I wake up, I realise that I'm far away from there and the creature is gone. The dashboard is covered with blood and I have one hell of a scar on my forehead. That was so foolish of me, but it helped to escape the trap. And there's no fucking fuel here. Shit. Well, I can't make... I'm just going to have to use all my Omega, I think. Yeah. Not worth the risk of there not being anything at the other end there again. During the last trip, I noticed a dent in the hull. Bizarrely, its shape was a perfect reflection of the nearby star. Need some oxygen. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, that was a pretty hefty hit to the hull. So let's refuel. Try and pretend that we never had any Omega anyway. What would we do with that? Let's nip down here and try and get some bits and bobs. Don't want that. I also need to then heal up and maybe a couple more just in case that 50 strong event procs. Right, so let's see who wants what here. Alien gives me Omega, which I do like. Hull's not doing well, but you know what, fuck it. No, I can't. I don't feel like I can justify, I will drill, and if there's anything I want, I will just kill more people. It's apparently my new game tactic. And this I do once, so kill some people. I'm becoming much more heartless, much more quickly. Oh shit, but I need space to manage this. I actually should have done this on that window there where I can transfer things in and out of the drill or the probe or whatever. I don't need... Fuck it. I'm sure I don't need iron. So, move copper there. Life seed, that's the one. So I can terraform, or I can murder death stars. Right, let's see what's going on over here. I have escaped death far too often, it's an old friend now. Let's grab some fuel. Don't want oxygen anymore. Do want hydrogen. I'm trying to just... I took an extra second to make sure I wasn't going to fuck everything up. Right, that's not the most fuel. You've collected 100 fuel. Right, if I knew that was going to do that, then I wouldn't have worried so much, and I definitely wouldn't have did what I done did. Right, so first off, I'm going to land, drill, take some iron and a bit of platinum. And then I'm going to terraform just because I can. How cool is that shit? I just got Fiat Lux. Yeah, I don't actually know what that means. I feel like I know what Fiat means, but I'm not sure. I've only really heard it in context of Dungeon Masters and stuff like that. Masters, whatever. And stuff like that, which I'm sure is not the original or most important meaning is like a feat of some sort, presumably, like a miracle, or just the car. Maybe Fiat Lux is a Sun Lux split off band where they only sing about Ford cars. Right, oh, that was exciting. So if I land on the planet, encounter life. There is life here now. We friend, yes. Yes, we are friends now. You don't want iron? What do you mean death? I bring you life. I am your maker. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Don't be a dick. Right. Let's go Star Trekking across the universe. Not that one, because I don't have the fuel for it. Oh shit, but this isn't going to help either. That's actually put me in a slightly worse position. I land on the moon. There's nothing on the surface but ashes. On the walls of the arena, a strange fresco is carved in stone. It depicts the story of a humanoid people whose son is devoured by a bird-like being. The people seem to... There was that, ship. The one which I zoomed through the galaxy on. That either said something about a bird, or the Steam achievement that came up said something about a bird. So, that race must be the ones who created the Death Seed, which I've got here, presumably. Anyway, the people seem to flee in space aboard ships, and the ships contain cubes. I see the humanoids fighting against each other in the ships. Then I see some of them appear to pillage planets populated with other strange-looking aliens. Very mysterious. I lose fuel. I learn fear and good. I don't have anything else I can use for fuel. And I don't have any of the things which make it cheaper for me to travel. Well, shit. Risk it. Oh, out of fuel because I couldn't probe anyway. Okay. Well, that was quite a good run. Again, I don't know how I'm ever going to finish. I'll have a think on that before I record the next episode. But for now, I've been JPlay, and this has been Out There Omega Edition. Cheers for watching.